Welcome back, and just to let you know that the wine has started to kick in, so beware. Yeah, okay. All right, so when I'm preparing food like this, we want your chicken, after it's fried, to be served immediately or as soon as possible afterwards, so it's nice and crispy and hot. And so therefore, I get all the things ready ahead of time that I'm gonna need after I plate the chicken. So over here, I've set up my lemon slices. I have 2 lemons that I've sliced up because we're gonna place these on top of the cooked chicken once they're done. I also have the capers. I've got 4 ounces of capers here that we're gonna put into the sauce. And I also have a 1/2 cup of lemon juice that I'm gonna put into the sauce. And you can use real lemons and squeeze your own lemon juice, and that's fine. Today I'm just using real lemon out of a bottle, and it'll work just fine. All right, so over here I have my heating oil is heating up, and I have 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. It's heating up to medium-high heat, so it's ready to go. I've got my oven warming up so that I can put the Brussels sprouts in. The chicken is over here and is ready to go. I even have a platter to plate the chicken when I'm done, and a piece of foil to put over the top of it to cover it to keep it warm. So everything is prepared. The next thing I'm going to do is get some of these Italian breadcrumbs and throw some here on the plate. And we're going to use these breadcrumbs to dredge the chicken in before we put it into the oil and cook it.
Dredge the chicken?
Isn't that the word? I think so. Anyway.
Just sounds kind of...
Okay.
It's your show, Cheryl. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, right before we start with this now, I'm going to go ahead, before we start cooking the chicken, I'm going to go ahead and put in the Brussels sprouts into the oven. And like I said, it's been warmed to 400 degrees. And I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 15 minutes and start it. And that should bring it, and they should be ready about the same time as the chicken is.
Your sous chef is wanting a little more camera time here.
All right, so we start dredging the chicken, and we're going to put these in to the oil.
What kind of oil?
It's olive oil. I said that, 5 to 6 tablespoons of olive oil that we're cooking this chicken in. And you can just fill up the skillet with chicken. It won't probably all fit the first time. We'll see how much of it fits.
You're a very good dredger, honey.
Oh, for crying out loud. I hope that's the right word, but I don't know for sure.
It's the words of the day.
It's the word of the day, yeah. Maybe that dredge should be one of those words they put in the Wordle thing.
It's one of the words where I'm going to dredge Joby through the breadcrumbs today. Oops. Don't forget to dredge it.
I almost forgot to dredge it after all that talk about dredging.
The wine's kicking in.
All right. So what you want to do is cook these pieces of chicken for 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Because they're pretty thin, you really don't need to cook them for any longer than that. And you want them to come out moist, although you do want them cooked. So that's the way you do it, is for probably 2 to 3 minutes in the cooking. Okay? All right. We'll be back shortly when the chicken's ready.